Hello everybody and welcome back to this war of mine. It is day one of a new scenario. I mean, this video is slightly later than it normally would be because I did do the end of the previous scenario earlier on. But that's fine because I forgot that that one still had a day in it. So you know what, we've done that one and now you're going to have this new one. And you can see our four characters there. We have got Marin, it was great. We have got Katia right there. We have got Arica and we have got Misha. We have actually got a group of 4, meaning no one else is going to turn up, and we have a kid to deal with. So, a lot of stuff is going to be a big problem. Okay, we see that Marin lost everything to a fire. Arica fled following the massacre of a town. Katia came here to report, befriended them in a queue at the water pump. With nowhere to stay, they decided to make a ruined building their temporary home. Great. They also took in Misha, a small boy who got separated from his parents in the chaos of the evacuation. How are we all doing? We've got this. You're severely ill. That is not a good thing to start with. And how are you doing? You're just sad. That's fine. Okay. Marin, you are going to be the one who gets attached to this kid because mainly you don't need to go out and so you're going to sleep at night. In terms of what else we can do though, actually, as much as I know you're severely ill, Katia, you are going to help us a little bit in gathering some items because, well, that's kind of what we have to do. That's a decent chunk of stuff from straight away. That's good. You can run across to here and see what we're going to do. Very, very nice. Good. Run downstairs and do this. Perfect. Already getting a load of good materials. No, you finish off up there. You need to head upstairs. It may be... Actually, no, you know what? Run to... I was going to say run to anywhere. No. I know you're severely ill, but you need to start doing that. You can go and do this because we need less materials from you to make this. 8 and 4, amazing. We put it in our normal spot, which is right next to this one. Meanwhile, we're gathering just a few materials from here and there. Nice. Meanwhile, you can start to dig through that with your hands, I'm afraid, Arica. It's a bit of a nasty thing to do, but what are you going to do? Good. Grab all of that. I swear you would have spoken to that already. Go downstairs and do this bit. I was about to say, Marin, did you not talk to him? I thought you did. Okay, we'll have to do that again. Maybe in a way to try and make him feel a bit happier, but oh well. Oh my god, we've got a lot of stuff. Okay, fair enough. I don't think we've seen this to be this good for a while. We're digging through most things and breaking through most things right now. That's good. You can do this and grab the shovel. We'll have a lot of materials left over afterwards, which is great. Nice. Go and do this. I wonder, it would be nice if it was also faster for him to grab this stuff. So, it'd be interesting. What can you do? You can go and play for a little bit, and then when we need to remember to talk to you. Now you go play up here. Katia, I'm afraid I know you're severely ill, but we do just need to keep you working. It's a bit of it is a bit of a shame, but that's kind of the way it works. We'll wait a second though, because now that's come in. You should be able to do things much, much quicker, and we need to make one of these as well. Actually, you know what? No. Can we upgrade this today? We can. Let's get that upgraded. It seems insane, I know, but we can also get a barricade up. First day barricade is always a lovely, lovely experience. Then you can run through and do that. At the stairs, we're doing quite a good job. You can step away and then go in again. Because then you've got the shovel. Lovely. We get more materials from down here, including medication, which is kind of vital for what we need, right? So, Katia, if you can go and have some medication right away, that's good. Get some more materials from up here. Very nice. If you now run across to here, I'm happy to do that. If you do this, can you make a bed? We don't have enough for a bed. That's irritating, but we could start to go on that. Let's do that. We're going to have someone sleep on the floor tonight, which isn't the nicest, but what are you going to do? Good, you break through that, and you can run across to here and do this. And we'll gather enough materials overnight tonight just to be able to do the little bits and pieces that we need to do. Good. What else can we do? We can start to go along here. How many more do we have? We've got 4 of these lockpicks. We've done a great deal on these lockpicks. That's going to help us a lot. Once you've done that, Marin, you should talk to the kid, because I don't know how that didn't count initially. But that's fine. Good. We're getting very, very close. Perfect. Good. And then you can chat to him. Perfect. We're through here. You can go and dig through that one. You can go here and do this. And then we'll probably keep it pretty straightforward. We will have cleared everything in day 1 and got a barricade. Just a few more little bits and pieces we need. We've got lots more of that, which is always helpful. You can now run downstairs and do this one, Arica. Good. Katia, you're through to there. Nice. See where we go from here. More food, more jewels. I mean, this is looking more and more like a port ending if we can get it. because we've got 3 jewels already, which is insane for this kind of level at the start of the game. So that's good. Dig through all of that and see how it goes. I am curious if you had like 2 crowbars, whether you could have 2 people doing it at once, or 2 shovels. You can go and play downstairs now, which is good. You can go and sit down. Misha's no longer sad. Yay. You can go along to here. With 4 people, things just happen quicker. Did you just... Literally, you just stole that from her. Katia, you're allowed to sit down. You are severely ill. But it's fine. We're going to make you feel better. The fact that we've already got this set up means a lot to me. Good. You can now unlock this and see how it goes. We now tonight need to make sure we gather the materials we need for beds. And that's going to be a couple of things, I think. You just got in there first, which means we have more medication, which is good. We just need 5 and 7, so that should be fine. Besides that, though, that's everything today. So we'll end the day there and see what we do. So we've got the quiet house, we've got the sheltered school, and we've got the room bookstore. I'm going to send... none of that's good. But I would send out Katia with the better thing, but I'm actually just going to send that. We're going to do that plan there. And we need 2 beds for most of this if we can. We'll take through those and see what we can do with it. We just need the materials is the main thing. It's annoying that we need more wood, but that is also always going to be the case. Maybe I should have not brought anything and just filled up my breeches with wood. Like there, I'm glad I've got more food, but I don't really need more food for it as the main thing here. Burst through. Hello. No, I'm not hostile. It's absolutely fine. I'm just running down here to make sure I can use up my my lockpicks and things. Because what I really need is to get myself... Lose these and then find bits and pieces. 2 more gems. I mean, I thought I was going to just come here for materials, but I've now... I'm almost at the stage where I could just do the port ending insanely quickly? Maybe? That's not really something I've thought about before, but this could end up being my quickest ever run. If the port becomes available very quickly, it'll be like a 2 or 3 episode thing in the end. Good, let's have a look down here. There's always some interesting items downstairs. Another lockpick. You know what, I'll pick up some of this stuff. But then I'm going to go upstairs and have a look. I thought there'd be a bit more materials. I mean, there's lots of wood here, I can see it. Just there. Jump up. Check out the back door, of course, because there's always this part that I always forget. I don't know if you can go out to the right. More meds, some more components. I need more wood. Honestly, all of this stuff just makes sense to have, because it's going to be incredibly useful when it comes to what's the word? Trading for the stuff that I want. But oh gee, damn, this is a place to come back to. I don't need the bullets yet. That's a thing. Okay, I need to fill that up with more components, I think, because that's what we're low on. Let's go and unlock this door. About to say, that probably means I then use up... I can drop the other lockpick somewhere, because I don't need another lockpick. Good, more materials. More components. I do need more wood as well. Maybe a day or 2 before we actually get anything here. You know what? I'm going to drop some stuff here. Hopefully Katia will be feeling a bit better today and we can then come back up here and grab it. Because what we need is just wood. And I currently haven't seen much here. There's a whole load of parts and things. Why is this so good? There's literally a pile of wood on the floor here. Give me what I need. That's something. I'm going to have to just send Katia back here. Please. This is insane. The amount of stuff that's here today is insane. Having cleared it all out now, I don't even need to do anything apart from just focus on having it. The guy, I think, leaves, so he doesn't take it. Okay. This is weird. I was hoping for other ways of finding things. Okay, let's go this way, see what we can find. There's a pile up here. It's a very interesting location. I was hoping to find more things for what's it called? For building beds. I'm going to take that now. And that. Let's see what we can do. I think I may have enough for 1 bed at this stage, which is kind of important. But I'm going to take back something. Because there's a few good items up here that I just need to make sure I remember. This is a weird start to a game. Weird, weird, weird. You know what? Instead of those, I'm going to take that. And instead of that, I'm just trying to think. I think I have... You know what? I'm not going to risk losing anything else. I'll drop that for that. I think that's good, and we can then grab everything else next time. Send Katia back out tomorrow, just to this same place again. Good. It'd be nice to pick up a gun at some point if I can, quite early, but that is, again, something that would be, like, really, really lovely, but I'm not sure I'm going to rely on getting, because that's never the case, is it? Who knows? Who, in fact, knows? Day 2. Perfect. We're back. Someone raided us. You're starting to feel a bit unwell. You're feeling much better. You're just sick. Ideal. You're slightly sick. Fine. In essence, we're actually not doing too badly. You give them that, which is nice. You're hungry and tired. You run downstairs and see if you're able to make ourselves a... what's it called? A bed. We can! It's most of our materials, and we could have dropped 1 wood, but that's fine. Where do we want to put our beds today? We can put them all upstairs. Why not? I never really use upstairs, so let's do that. Good. You're sick, so you should go and drink one of these things, which is good. You're hungry and tired. We need more materials, honestly. As much as it'd be lovely to send you back off to the ruined store, maybe it's worth going to the shelled school. I don't know, it just seems like a waste of everyone's time otherwise. If you go and chat to the kid, you can finish off there, Arica. Maybe you can get some sleeping in while taking it in turns. So I don't think I'm going to send out Marin again. I think we need the extra slots of Katia now. To be honest, if we have anywhere that suddenly opens up trading, I mean, we'll be able to see. Maybe the shelled school is the one that gives us trading. That could be brilliant for us. Nice. Good, you've done that, and go to bed. You can run across to here. See what's going on. Maybe someone will come to the door. It's already 13, which is not a nice number for it to be. We're going to start seeing some issues in terms of coldness soon. Ah, this is why they're giving us so much stuff this early on. So we need to focus our efforts on picking up bits and pieces where we can. Katia's trading will become very useful if there is someone that gives us trading. Although when they're out and about, it becomes more difficult. I think in essence we are in this situation. Okay, you're kind of sad because we were attacked. That's fine. You're hungry and tired, but I'm going to let you sleep tonight. That's fine. Katia's feeling okay. I think this is our best bet. It's already past 10. I think we're not going to see anyone here any longer. They normally will come by 11, though. I suppose I should wait a little bit longer. I'm not that impatient. But once we've done that, we'll end the day. Maybe I am that impatient. One more. One more. Come on. There we go. Nice. Good. So, we've now got the supermarket. There's other people scavenging. The Shelled Brewery. We could actually do some decent stuff there. The Shelled School... Okay, Homeless have gone to the Shelled School. So that is one that's going to give us a lot of materials. I think that's going to be fine. I'm going to do guard. All of that sleeping. You know what, you'd sleep on the floor so the kid can sleep properly. So that's fine, we'll do that. We're then going to go to the Shelled School with Katia. I need that. I think I can get away without anything else, actually. So we should be fine. And I want to fill my inventory up with wood and with components. That's all I care about at this stage. I need some way of eating, which I admit becomes a bit more tricky. But I also need... what's it called? But I also do need the materials in order to make an oven. And what else can I make? Oven, second bed, component, what's it called? Other barricades. There's a load of reasons why I need to be here and sort this out. I was about to say, I can also dig upstairs. I think that's a good idea. Eventually, in the long term, we need to come here with a saw blade, but that's fine. We're on meds. Oh, did I tell you to stop? I apologize. That's on me. Often that happens. We can see where we go. Let's see how it goes. Nice. Although I sometimes go over here, and there's not really ever that much useful up there. I just feel like maybe I should dig through that so I don't ever have to worry about it again. Nice. We need a lot of wood, I think, but we also need a load of components. I think I'm probably getting to the place with all the stuff already. I don't need anything too special. No, I don't want that. We've got enough parts and everything for now to get past where we need to get past. Let's see if any of these areas early on have got what we need. Because if they do, then we're pretty solid. I'm surprised they don't make you climb all the way over. But yeah, nothing but useless trash. That seems unfair. Why'd you even make me search there? Come on, Katia. Be a bit more, what's the word? Intuitive about the things you search, because otherwise you end up in a situation like that. You're not really doing much. But at least we're digging through this while I remember to do so. Next time I can come without a shovel. Grab what we can from here. We know that there are 2 more gems down there, which is always helpful. I mean, I could do that and then see if I can just get a single more. Is it another 3 components would be perfect. That opens up a lot of stuff for us. If I get the garage soon, that would be also lovely. Good. Let's go across to here. Nice. Perfect. That's what we need. So that's 16 and 14. So that's good. 16 components. Right? Yeah. 16 components, 14 wood. That is nice. We'll come back here for even more stuff next time. But that is kind of what we needed for now. We'll get an oven tonight, which will be important. And we can go and build on from there. With 4 people so far, that is a bit of an intense one to have to try and deal with this early. Supposed to be, we've got a lot of food, yes, but still, don't like it. I mean, if the guy comes to trade with us, then maybe we can help to sort that out today. Clearly isn't well. We're still sick. That's fine. You're hungry and sad. You're doing okay. You slept poorly, but that's fine. Can we make an oven? We can. We've actually got loads of materials in terms of what you can make. So if you go here now, and we could actually start boarding up another thing. Even get one of those up and running. Ah, nice. You know what, actually, the main thing we're going to try and do is upgrade this. So for now, let's ignore that. You can chat there, which is good. You're hungry and tired. That makes sense. Maybe if you sleep it off first, we can kind of go from there. We always have to remember that it is a waste of materials to use the unupgraded oven. It's just kind of pointless. But sometimes you're forced into that situation if you can't upgrade it straight away. Katia, I'm afraid you're going to need to go and sit down. We'll have a lot of materials, because I was about to say, how much water do we have? We've only got 8 water. I'm hoping the trader comes today, otherwise some of us are going to be eating raw food. Which isn't great. But, who cares? Good. Well, we care, honestly. It does do some bad things for us, but who knows. Good. Very, very good. It could be that someone else turns up and gives us some stuff. That would be nice as well, but who knows. You'll be allowed to play with your friends. Of course you will. Of course you will, Misha. Nice. We're just waiting for that conversation to finish, and then we can do a chat. This should be fine. With enough talking, it should be fine, and then he can go and upgrade that. Just keeping an eye out. Oh, it's some people. Maybe you can be helpful? Are you the vegetable guys? If that case, then that's incredibly helpful. You should go play back here. Hello. You the vegetable guys? Yes, thank you so much. Oh, we're just not close enough. That's annoying, but it does mean that we could do... Bleh. You know what? We're going to have to do this, aren't we? That's annoying. We're going to have to prioritize who's eating today. You know what? You can eat one of these. We're going to sort it out so that you can at least do something, Katia. Nice. You're going to eat 2 of those. You're then going to cook 1 of those, because that's kind of all we need to do. And I say teach. Nice. So you're no longer anything like that. That's good. Given that the trader's not coming today, Katia, you can run down here and do this. We're teaching Misha to cook, which is very important to do. And then we can kind of go from there. Perfect. Maybe I should let you sleep tonight and just send out, like, Arica. That would be interesting to do. How much more materials do we have? We could make another bed. That is kind of useful, isn't it? Just to have another bed. Everyone here is hungry. Can you eat one of those, though? Oh, Misha's learning, sorry. Yeah, having a secondary bed would be lovely. But you're not going to do that. Nice, you can run down here now. Good, well done. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to eat one of those today, Misha. Right, from now on, I can do it, so you don't have to. Nice, you can go and eat that. Eat that, and you can then eat that, which is good. I suppose I could send Katia up to do that, which is good, because then you're no longer hungry, which is important. You need to run down here and do this, if you can. Good. No. You need to go do that. That's the stupid thing. Go to bed. We want a secondary one of those. Nice. Bed. Upstairs. Put it next to that one. Once you get there, we're going to end the day. And send someone off to do some bits and pieces. That's the way of doing things. Very, very nice. Probably go to the Shelled School and pick up even more materials. But Arica can do it this time. Although Arica is our best guard, I think, right now. Maybe it is worth just sending you again. That's good, and then you should guard, you should sleep in the bed. We do have the bakery. Ah! Honestly, I think the bakery is the way to go. We're going to do that. No, we're going to do that and then that. That makes the most sense. We're going to go here because it gives us a few bits and pieces that are just helpful to have. We're not going to take anything with us. We're going to pick up the vital bits, which is going to be some more wood, some more components, maybe some more water, really. We've got a couple of days to deal with that, but yeah. Let's go and say hello to these guys and see what they say. Hello, we don't want any trouble. Just don't touch any of our stuff. Okay, I'll close the door behind me. Thank you. We're going to go and have a look at what's over here. We can see the noises downstairs, which is always nice. We grab some of this, a little bit of this. Nice. Run downstairs and see what's going on. Here we go. Run this way. Oh no, let's go this way. Get out of there. Climb. Climb. And go and say what we're going to do. I've heard some men breaking in. Then we can kind of just watch it from here. Doing it, this is the smart plan. I remember going down and being like, why are they not coming down? But at least in this situation, they have the luxury of knowing they're coming. And they just climb up the ladder and then get attacked. Look, we can't fuck this up. We get in, take him out, and run out of here. Understood? I don't know what the story is here, mate. But we can see. Very nice. Walk back and forth a little bit. Nice. And walk away. We don't want to get caught out here. These guys are the perfect source of a couple of guns to keep ourselves protected. Nice. Oh, you're actually punching this guy. Whoa. There we go. Thank you. Thank you for your help. You're more than welcome, my friend. I'm just going to take their guns, though, if that's okay. Helps me a lot, because then I have some pistols to play with. Yeah, you go downstairs and make sure no one else is coming in. I'm just going to take all of these materials, because it's just insane to have them. Thank you very much, and I'm going to leave it there for the day. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you have enjoyed, and as you always enjoy this War of Mine, let me know in the comments below. And I will see you next time when we continue with this playthrough. Ta-ra.